What is up, guys, and welcome yet to another video. My name is Carlo, and once again you are watching Film It VFX Studio. So something quite exciting today. I've got a bit of a new passion, which is collecting Super 8 video cameras. Excuse me, there's just something about them that I just absolutely love, and I have done a video based on this little gem here. Which I will add a link to the video so you can check that out in the description below. This is a really cool Super 8 camera which has got a bit of a history to it. So this was actually used back in the 70s as a wildlife camera in Kenya to document basically animals, really, which is absolutely insanely cool. It's got some problems with it, but they're problems that I'm looking at getting addressed soon. I would like to get this sorted. There's something wrong with a battery compartment in it, and it's just not functioning right. I did have it working once, and in that previous video, which I've added in the description below, you can check out the footage of this actual camera. But then after that, it basically just stopped working, which was quite sad. So I do need to get this looked at in the not too distant future. So we are looking at this little setup here. So this is a Super 8 setup, which I'm quite excited about. This is so gorgeous. This is a Bell and Howell Super 8 video camera, and we're going to be having a look at that. And we're also going to be having a look at some lighting. So I've got a lighting kit by Miranda. Now this is 80s. Well, it's made in the 80s, should I say, but still, yeah, a perfect lighting kit for this particular camera. You know, using high quality lights can actually blow the picture out, but I found after some extensive research and looking for a light like this, that this is the best light to use with Super 8, which is absolutely fantastic. So we'll be checking that out in a second. So I'm just going to put that to one side, and we're just going to dive in to the actual star of the show, which is this Super 8 camera is in such mint condition. It's absolutely insane. Now, before we carry on, guys, I do want to apologise if you hear pitter patter in the background. That is my dog. She's walking around, and she's very old, and she's bloody annoying. So that's what you can hear if you can hear pitter patter in the background. That's my dog. So I do apologise about that. So I'm going to shut up, and we're just going to have a look in this bag. So it comes in the original Bell and Howell satchel, which is fantastic. That is collectible just by itself. And I've just dropped the camera film out, which is not a good start. So this is Prince Colour Super 8. This is proper colour cine film, which is absolutely insane. It's only got a 15-minute duration on this, so there's not a lot of recording duration with this camera, which is, you know, it's not a problem. It's not exactly a production camera, but at the end, I do want to sort of find some sort of gap within my filming arsenal where I can implement this camera to do some sort of like memory shots and stuff like that. Which is going to be very, very exciting to do. So I'm just going to put that to one side here. I have got another six pieces of film, which obviously these are quite expensive. These can go for like about £30 each, which is insanely expensive. But seeing as how rare they are, yeah, they are quite worth it. So I'm sort of trying to choose my what I use them for, should I say, wisely. But as a little treat, I will be firing this up, and we will be doing some filming with it, which hopefully you're going to see in a future video, because it's got to be sent off for processing, which normally takes about 2 weeks to process. So I will be letting you see the camera in operation, which is quite exciting, and yeah, it's going to be really, really cool. So I'm just going to put that to one side, and we're going to just get to the actual machine itself. So I'm just going to put the bag, or the case, satchel, whatever you want to call it, down, and this is it. Bell and Howell vintage Super 8 camera, which is absolutely, as you can see, immaculate. I will try and put this lens up against the camera eye. I don't know if it's going to work, but we'll give it a go so you can see what it looks like through the viewfinder. I don't know what results we're going to get, but this thing is just insanely cool. It's got a Focus-matic system on it. So this actual model was one of the most advanced models out there when it actually came out. Very, very advanced indeed. It's got an off button there at the top, and then it's got a run button, so you just switch that, and then you can actually run the system. But if I just turn it on now, this is the sound that these Super 8 cameras are so iconic for. So I'm just going to shut up a minute, and I'm just going to point it somewhere decent. I will have to record a bit, but just listen to this. Absolutely stunning sound. You know, I can never get fed up with listening to these Super 8 cameras recording. They just sound so insanely beautiful. So I'm just going to got the dogs down here, so I'm just going to look through the viewfinder, and this bit here has got like a focus, so I can sort of zoom in and out with this. I will come to the camera, put the viewfinder up against it. I don't know if it's going to work, guys, but it's worth a try, so you can see what it looks like through. But if I just right now, I just videoed the dogs asleep. So it's got like an indicator here to how much footage you can take and how long of recording. So it's like a little measuring bar, if that makes sense, to show it. Just a red line comes, and then when it gets near to the end of the tape's absolutely completely finished. Sorry, but it's got an auto load function, which is fantastic. It's got full well, not autofocus, what I'm talking about. It's got a focus here, so you'd move this to focus in or get a clear picture. And this little bar here is to literally focus the camera, or zoom the camera in and out. So I'm just going to come over to you. I don't know what we're going to see, but I'm going to try and angle this at the camera so you can see through. I don't think you're going to see anything, guys, so I think we might be... What you might do, if I keep it steady, there you go. It's not great because I shake, but just trying to without knocking the camera. So you can sort of see through at my chair there, basically what it looks like through the viewfinder. So absolutely insanely cool. I'm over the moon with this purchase. I got this for dirt cheap. Literally stupid money, and obviously people don't use these anymore because there's no need for them, but I feel there's definitely a place in my film arsenal for this. The only problem, like I've just said, with these little things is the development stage of it, but what I do plan to do is get a converter, and I've been sort of looking into it. It's basically a little machine that can connect via USB. You can put the tape in, and basically what it does, it converts it to into the computer, and then you can record directly from the hub, the tape from the hub into the computer, which is fantastic. The only problem is they're really, really expensive, but I will look at investing in one of them just to add these sort of shots and implement them into film productions that need them. Like, for instance, memory shots are always fantastic with these little cameras. And the lenses are absolutely fantastic. These lenses are really, really cool. I just wish that these lenses would come off so I could sort of try them on other cameras, which is a shame that they don't. They're actually stuck to the system. Now, this one obviously is very, very similar in looks. It's got the one ring there, but this is not an advanced. This one is not as advanced as this. This is very, very old. This has got an f1.9 11mm to 33mm zoom lens on it. So a pretty cool lens. I mean, if this lens, I could adapt it to a more advanced camera, I reckon we can get some beautiful shots with this lens in general. I mean, I've got another vintage lens here, but this is like a Micro Four Thirds lens, which is about the same sort of age as this camera. And this lens here is a 3.5 to 50 millimeter, which is a pretty outstanding lens for its age, and it's sort of very similar to this lens here. So in a future video, what I want to do is really put these cameras to the test and see what sort of results we can get when implemented into a short film. And there will be a short film coming soon to the channel, so don't worry about that. I'm in the middle of writing a script at the moment, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, as soon as that's ready to go, I'll take you on the journey with me so we can film that and get that sorted. So that is it, guys. I hope you've enjoyed. Oh, sorry, I nearly forgot. What a plonker. The light. Oh, cannot forget the light, guys. So this is the Miranda light, and it's got a hot shoe mount there, which can basically slide on here, but I don't know how to do it yet because it's like a really sort of awkward thing. There's an adapter point there, as you can see there. You see the square? I've got to get an adapter for, and basically what that will do is basically just sit on top of the light there. But this light is insanely powerful for its size. So if I just switch it on, as you can see, if I put some lights on the actual camera itself, you can see how bright this little thing is. It's got a bit of gel over the top of it here, sort of tone the light down. It is power hungry. This actually takes 5 AAA batteries, which is quite insane for the size of it, but it is quite a powerful light. And it's 6 volt, it's 20 watts, so for a light that size, 20 watts is pretty awesome. So once this is all set up, we will have a follow-up video and we will do some tests once I implement it into a short film, and I will find some sort of way of getting this camera, especially this one, involved within one of my short films. So as always, guys, if you have enjoyed this video, a like rating would definitely be appreciated. You can probably tell this has not been scripted. I've just basically put the camera on and started talking to you guys about these cameras, which are absolutely fantastic. And like I just said, if you like this video, a like rating would definitely be appreciated. And I will definitely catch you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.